Welcome, everyone. We are delighted to have you join us today for the next in our Alumni and Friends Association Zoom workshops. This one is called Find Your Spring Equinox Balance. So we are joined today by Maleese Warner. She is one of our wonderful managers at SRJC. She is offering today Yin Yoga and Meditation in this workshop. We are so delighted to have you here. As many of you may know, we are doing these workshops on Zoom until we're able to return to in-person. So please feel free to take a look at our website, foundation.santarosa.edu, to see upcoming workshops. There's one offered a month, various times and topics, featuring some of our faculty, our managers, and just some of the great folks we have at SRJC. So I am going to turn it over to Maleese, and she will lead you through this really, hopefully, relaxing workshop. And when we are finished, Maleese is going to sign off. And if you have any questions, you are welcome to email or contact me. So, Maleese.
Well, thank you guys for all being here today. I'm very excited to offer this class to you. We're going to do move through some postures, and then I'm going to do a longer shavasana yoga nidra style. So the meditation will be on your back if it's comfortable for you, and we will lay in that position for a long majority of the class so that I can guide you through different points of the body to relax. In yin yoga, we hold postures a little bit longer, so it's going to be more of like a blend between a yin and a restorative, really. So we're going to do light, relaxed postures. We might hold them a little bit longer than you may in other classes, just focusing on the breath to kind of release into them. And please let me know if you have any questions at any time. You can either put it in the chat or just unmute and ask me if you have a question. And please take care of your own body as well. So if you find you put yourself into a position that doesn't feel right, I don't want you to hold it because we're holding it that long. Please do stuff for your body that feels right. You don't want to push yourself into any place that could create any type of injury. So just on that line of what feels like an opening and also feels relaxing at the same time. So we're going to start in any seated position that feels good to you. If you have something you want to sit up on, I always have a zafu that I like to sit on. You're welcome to sit up on a bolster or a pillow, just to kind of help the hips rotate and tilt down. Then you can close your eyes, place your hands on your legs. Palms can be down or up, or if it feels more comfortable to have them in your lap, you can do that as well, wherever they feel best to you. And just close your eyes. Begin to focus on your breath. Just notice your own natural rhythm. Maybe beginning to count how long your inhale is. And then counting how long your exhale. Just noticing the length. Being aware of what it feels like in the natural rhythm. And as you're counting, see if you can balance out the length. Seeing if your count of your inhale can be the same length as the exhale. Now we're going to play a little bit more with the breath. Notice that length of the inhale. Now see if you can double the exhale, if that feels all right. So for instance, if you have a count of 3, or whatever length of counting you are doing, the exhale would be 6, count to 4, it would be 8. And then just release any of the counting, any of the connection to where the breath is leading you. Just feel the natural, sometimes called baby breath. The belly rises and falls, allowing the body to feel relaxed. Now you can keep your hands on your knees, or you can bring the palms together in the Anjali Mudra. The palms face each other, and I like to think of this as both sides of our minds meeting. So kind of a balancing space in the middle of the heart, Anahata Chakra, which is the heart center. And finding both sides balanced in the middle of the body. Feeling that connection of right and left, with the thumb kind of right where the sternum is, just a little bit. Maybe even lightly pressing into that point. Lifting up a little bit, and then feel the shoulders kind of drive up and back so the spine feels long. And then feel the chin just lightly drop down, not a tuck, just enough that you feel the back of the neck lengthen up. You feel almost a lifting out of the crown of the head so that you feel a very long spine, balanced. Now in this moment, I want you to set an intention for our practice. We'll come back to this intention again when we go into our longer shavasana meditation of Yoga Nidra. So I want it to be something that you feel is balancing for yourself or for the world or for someone else, but feels content and balanced. And it doesn't need to be a long statement, just a word or two. Just take a few moments to find and feel what that feels right to you. And then once you've settled on your statement or word, just internally say that to yourself 3 times. And then you can place the palms on the chest and just embed that intention into the heart center through your body, feeling the warmth of the hands. And exhale, you can bring the hands back down to your knees, palms down, and just notice that connection of the palms down to the body. Kind of gives a rooted feeling, again, in that balance. Palms together in the middle, and then palms down to the legs to feel the balance. We're going to create a little bit of movement. So with the inhale, you can draw your chest forward. And then with the exhale, you're going to round the spine back. You'll inhale forward and exhale back. Follow your own breath length. So you're inhaling forward and you're inhaling back. I might say it faster than what you may be choosing to do for your body, or I might be saying it slower. But just find that flow that feels really good for you. And then with the next inhale forward, you'll just find a neutral spine again. Just feel what it feels like to feel still in the spine. And if your feet, since we've been sitting a little while, if you have them crossed one way, this might be a good time to cross the other direction to change up the hips. Talking about balancing a little bit. If you're sitting non-cross-legged, you can just stay where you are. So resettling and feeling the difference when we shift our legs to the other side. And then we're going to start our movements again, but we're going to do little circles. So we're going to start with small circles in one direction. You can pick whichever way works best for your body first. And then we're going to start to move them out. So they start really little, with maybe saying like a size of a golf ball, and then maybe the size of a tennis ball, kind of moving out slowly. And then finding and getting bigger, bigger, might go more like the size of a baseball, and then even really wide. And then with the breath, the exhale will be back like we did when we went forward and back, and the inhale will be forward. And then we're going to unwind or wind it back in to find the stillness. So coming back in is slowly, not going to a halt quickly. We want to make sure that we're taking our time to find the stillness and feeling that settling feeling. And then we'll go the other direction. So balancing it out, winding one direction, then the other, little tiny circles. Going at your own pace, feeling when you're ready to go a little bit wider, a little bit more open, maybe more out to the hips. Again, feeling the inhale when you go forward and the exhale when you go back. And we'll slowly start to wind it back in. Finding that stillness. And just take notice once you bring yourself all the way back. And then we're going to take our legs and uncross them and bring our feet together. I'm wearing socks again because I'm chilly, but you don't need to be wearing socks. So bring your feet together in a baddhanasana, down angle. So the same way that we brought our hands to the center line, we're bringing our feet to the center line now. Crossed our legs 2 different directions, balancing this direction now. And you can have your feet farther out if that feels more comfortable, or in. And it's up to you on what feels kind of a little bit more relaxing for your body. We're going to hold this for a little while and focus on the breath. So find a position that's comfortable for you. And if you have something that you want to put under your knees, sometimes people like to place pillows or something, or if you have blocks you want to put under your knees, you can when we're holding it for a longer time. If you don't have that, that's fine. You can feel like you can move your legs a little bit if it's feeling for holding it a little bit. And the other thing you can do too is you can also, if you have a pillow or something you want to put in front of you when you're coming forward, you can do that as well. It's really different options on what feels good for your body. None of them are necessary, but if you have the props and you want to use them, please feel free to. So we're going to bring our hands forward. You can hold your feet or your shins, whichever feels more comfortable again. And we're going to first work with our spine being straight. And we're going to draw the shoulders back and down, feeling the length in the spine. With the inhale, you feel the length. And with your exhale, just slowly draw yourself forward. That might feel a little bit more intense on the spine because we're keeping it really straight right now. And with each exhale, you're going to feel yourself come a little more forward. So again, this is your own breath's movement, and it's going to take you at your own rhythm. So with each inhale, you'll feel a little bit of length. Eyes can stay closed or open, whatever feels better to you. And exhale, you'll fold forward. Following your breath, inhale and exhaling forward. If it feels good to bring your hands forward, you can also do that. They don't have to stay onto the feet or the shins, depending on where this practice feels good for you. And if it feels good now, you can also drop your head forward and kind of fall forward over the legs as much as it feels right. And again, if you need to back up or go deeper, listen to where your body is at. And just follow that rhythm of the breath. Taking notice once again of the balance of the breath. Maybe for a focus point as we hold this posture, you can even count the length again, seeing how long the inhale is and how long the exhale. And still keeping that vision in mind of with a length with the inhales and that release forward with the exhale. You may find that as we hold this, the body releases a little bit more, or it finds that it wants to back up a little bit. Just be present with what your body is telling you. We're going to do 2 more breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. With the inhale, walk yourself back up. And then place your hands under your knees and just bring them up slowly. So we make sure that you kind of release out the hip joint and you can straighten the legs out. So shake out the legs, release them out, and you can start to open up the hamstrings to bring the fingers kind of to the back of the knee and draw it out so you can drop the sits bone straight down. You kind of follow along the hamstring area and drop the sits bone down. So you really feel the legs in a solid seated position. And the same movement going forward again, this time with the legs straight. And if you want to, if you have a pillow and you want to place it in front of you on your belly as we come forward because it's more comfortable, you can do that. Or you can place your hands in front of you. So wherever kind of feels good to you. And this is a little bit of a yin and a restorative, so the pillows are always an option. So we're lengthening up with the inhale. And with the exhale, just start to walk your hands forward. They can come to the shins, and you can just allow yourself to release forward. If you want to grab onto your feet, you can if they come there in a way that feels accessible. That's fine. Just following the breath, coming as deeply as you like. And if you don't want to use a pillow, you don't have to. You can just allow yourself to roll forward and just feeling the opening in the hamstrings. We kind of focused a little bit more on the back when we came forward last time because our legs were bent. And here with our legs straight, we can feel a little more in the hamstring area. And we'll follow that breath again. Inhaling, feeling the length. And with the exhaling, feeling yourself go deeper. Inhale, you feel that length. Exhale. And to focus on the counting of the breath just to see if you have the balance of the inhale and exhale or if it's longer or shorter. Doesn't matter which one it is, just as long as it feels right to you. And just focus on that count as you inhale and as you exhale. We'll do 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling. Really feel the length of this inhale and just see if you can go a little deeper with this final exhale. Really allowing your body to go over those legs. And then with the next inhale, slowly roll yourself up. Roll up the shoulders, you can relax up the legs a little. And we're going to do some seated twists. actually going to take off my glasses. We're going to take the right leg, and I can't tell if I'm mirroring you or not, so I'm just going to say what I'm doing. We're going to take the right leg, and if you can bring it over the straight left leg. If it's uncomfortable, you can leave it on the inside. And we're going to twist, so trying to bring it across the body. So we're going to balance across the body. So hands over under the shin, and draw the shoulders back and kind of lift up and lengthen. And you want the toes to draw back. So we don't want the toes to point away from you. You want them to come towards you. Leg is straight, spine is long. And keeping the left hand on the shin. Inhale, reach the right hand up, lengthen up through the right side. Get a nice long right side body. Rotate the palm out, and then you're going to twist and bring that right hand behind you. Fingertips can be up or palm flat, whichever feels better. Everyone's arms are a little bit different length. And then you can keep the left hand on the shin if this feels really good, or if you want to go a little deeper as we hold this, you can inhale, reach the left hand up and bring it around. Palm can be down or palm can be up, whichever feels better to you. And again, hand is beautiful across the shin. Now, same with every inhale, you feel the length in that spine. You still feel grounding in the sits bones. And with the exhale is when you feel the movement. And again, you may not move at all. It's just the activation of the idea of movement happens on it. And if you feel like you're lifting up a little bit, you can always ground down into the big right toe so the right foot stays planted as you twist. We'll do 2 more breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. With the inhale, we're going to lift the right hand up and counter twist to the other side. So just exhale, I to just come over, just twisting a little bit to the other side. I always bend forward because I like to get the stretch on the right side. If it doesn't feel comfortable, you can stay straight up. This is just a counter twist, so we're not holding very long. We're going to inhale, come back up, and across the leg, straighten out the right leg, see how it feels. Notice the difference between both. And then take that left knee in, cross the left leg across the right. And again, find your seat. So the right leg feels straight and strong, toes are drawing up, and that left foot feels planted and balanced. And again, if it doesn't feel good across, you can put it to the inside. Drawing in, feeling the length in the spine. So you kind of put your hands around the shin, draw in the knee a little bit, and if it's out here, this is fine as well. And then we will lift on the left side. Inhale, reach up the left arm. Palm faces out so that it wraps around behind you for the twist with the exhale. Then that right arm can reach up with an inhale and exhale over, or with elbow, or staying wrapped around the shin. And twisting in place that feels best for you. With each inhale, feeling that length as you ground through the sits bones and the spine lifts up, and the exhale, you feel the twist. Again, you might not go anywhere with the twist, but the idea is the movement is with the exhale. Feeling the rhythm of the breath. We'll do 2 more breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And with the next inhale, you reach the arm up overhead, and we'll do that counter twist to the other side. Seeing a little bit of a release the other direction. You can relax in your head as much as you need to. And then inhale and come up, and we'll unwind ourselves. Just rock out the legs a little bit. And we're gonna roll onto our backs. We're gonna do a couple more twist poses for balance in our bodies. So I'm working on balance by twisting. So we're kind of bringing out the winter, moving towards the spring. And we're gonna come onto our backs. And then from our backs, we're going to do a couple poses, then go into the shavasana for the guided meditation. So if there's anything you'd like to grab right now so you don't have to get up again, this might be a good point. You know that you're going to want a blanket or an eye pillow for meditation point, or if you don't have socks on and you wanted to put socks on, this is another time. I'm going to turn around this way. I'm hoping that you'll be able to see my legs better. And you can just roll yourself down. And putting my socks on. So once you've rolled yourself down, we're going to have our knees bent so that they're hip width apart. And we're just going to widen out our feet stance. And we're just going to windshield wiper our legs. So you're going to exhale, you'll bring the legs over to one side. Inhale them up and exhale them over to the other side. Your hands can be alongside you or on your belly or wherever they feel most comfortable. Again, just bringing it back and forth. Kind of opening up the hips before our next twist. And then inhale, bring the knees back up, walk the feet in, and we're going to bring the knees into the chest, holding onto the shins, just kind of drawing them in. I'm going to shift the weight over to the left side because our knees are going to go to the right. So shifting over to the left, and we're going to bring our knees over to the right. If you want to use a pillow to prop your knees up because it's not as comfortable to have them come down, you can do that. Or bringing the knees all the way down. And left arm can either be at a 90 degree with the palm face up or straight out as you gaze to the left. Again, focusing on the breath, just feeling the release. I'm going to do 5 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. 2 more. Inhaling and exhaling. And the last one, really feel that inhale deep. And exhale, just feeling that light twist. And then inhale, bring those knees back up. Hands under the shins, draw those knees in again. You can rock it out a little. And then we're going to shift our weight over to the left side so that when the right side, so when the knees come to the left, you flip the face. Going to exhale those knees over to the left. Gaze goes to the right. And palm can be fessed up with the hand, with the elbow bent, or palm face down if the arm is straight out. Whichever way feels better to your body. And again, 5 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, feeling that release. Exhaling. 2 more. Inhale. Feel that opening in the body. Exhale. Feel that release in the twist. One last one. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale, bring those knees. Roll the knees out, make little circles, one direction and the other. And we're going to begin to get ourselves ready for the shavasana. So it's going to be a long, about 20-minute guided meditation. So again, take the time that you need to get what you need. One of the things I do like to do before this practice, sometimes if you want to, you can make yourself a little ball and you squeeze yourself in. Lots and lots of tension. Create so much tension in the body. Seize your face even. Every muscle activated. And then you exhale and release to a flat shavasana position. Palms face up. If you need something under your knees or a blanket to warm your body, please take your time to do that. And taking that time that you need to be comfortable. And at any time as we go through this practice, if you feel that you need to shift your body or move it around, of course, feel free to do so. Although the idea is to be still and it's not to be uncomfortable. We want our body to be able to relax, and the body doesn't relax very much when it's uncomfortable. So making sure that the body is in a place that you just feel right, you can let go. Be noticing all the points of the body as they are touching the ground. Just being aware of the space you're in. Being aware of the space that is in the front body, air that is touching the front body as the ground touches the back body. You are totally held, supported in all areas. And then come back again to that breath, the focus of the breath, the balance of the breath. Just feel that natural inhale and exhale. Really just the belly rises and falls. As we move through this guided meditation, the body will begin to relax, getting all stress of the day or anything that is held within the body just to let go. Allowing your body to come into a balance that you can use throughout your day, throughout your week, and throughout the year. Feeling that natural inhale and exhale. Begin to elongate the inhale, making it very long. And then the exhale really long as well. Don't need to count the length, just focusing on them being more drawn out. So that with the inhale, you're really feeling the lungs get filled, the belly may even rise more. And then as you're breathing in really deeply, sometimes the belly comes in because the outer ribs need to expand, fill up. And as you exhale, you sometimes feel that chest release and the belly kind of releases. And then to get all the air out, you have to draw the belly in, push all the air out. Kind of the seesaw effect of the breath. Just paying attention to that deep movement and rhythm as the breath goes into the lungs and expands. And as the oxygen comes into the lungs and the body is moving, it's also coming into our blood, moving through our body. So it's really reaching every point. It's nourishing our body. And then let go of any focus of deep inhale or deep exhale and just come back to just feeling your natural breath, your natural rhythm. See how that feels. And then in this moment, come back to that intention. Sanskrit is sankalpa. So coming back to your sankalpa, your intention that we set at the beginning of our asana, our posture practice, and then moving into more of a meditation. And state that intention again to yourself 3 times. So allowing that resolve to come into the body, settle into the body. Now we're going to start to notice the sounds that are the farthest away from you. Not holding on to any one of those sounds, just being aware of the sound. Maybe being aware of that sound that is farthest away is on the right side or left side of the body, above or below. And kind of drawing your awareness towards the point of that farthest sound. And then become aware of the sound that is closest to you. Any sound that may be. And again, noticing if that sound that is closest to you, where it resonates from. Not holding on to the point it comes from, just being aware. And then see if you can hear the farthest sounds and the closest sounds, all the sounds at the same time, kind of in the space. Then I want you to begin to visualize that space that you are in. Seeing the floor, the walls, the ceiling, the things that are in the room. Really being able to visualize the space that your body is laying in right now. And then begin to notice your body in that space. As if you were looking down from the ceiling, you can see your body in this room. You can see your clothes, the colors. You see that your body is content and relaxed. You're safe in this space. Begin to feel your body relax. And we're going to begin to scan through the body. We're going to mention different parts of the body. And as I mention those parts of the body, the same way I talked about the drawing in of the energy and then the release, kind of imagine that same thing is happening to the part of the body that I mentioned. I'm going to move from part to part. You follow my voice. And if at any point you feel that you've lost track, that is fine. You could just come back to my voice and follow the lead of my voice, never holding on to one thing too long, just moving with my voice and allowing the body to completely relax as I say each point. We're going to start with the right side, the right thumb, right first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. All the fingers of the right hand relax. Right palm, right top of the hand. The whole right hand is now relaxed. Right wrist, right forearm, right elbow, right upper arm, right shoulder. The whole right arm is now completely relaxed. The right armpit, the right side body, the right hip are all relaxed. The right thigh, the right knee, the right shin, the right calf, the right ankle. The whole right leg is relaxed. The right top of the foot, the right bottom of the foot, the right heel, the right big toe, first toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe. They are all relaxed. The whole right foot is completely relaxed. The whole right side of the body is completely relaxed. Left side, left thumb, left pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger. All the fingers of the left hand, left palm, left top of the hand, whole left hand now completely relaxed. Left wrist, left forearm, left elbow, left upper arm. The whole left arm is completely relaxed. The left armpit, the left side body, the left hip are all relaxed. There's no tension. The left thigh, the left knee, the left shin, the left calf, the left ankle, the whole left leg is completely relaxed. There is no tension. The left top of the foot, the left bottom of the foot, the left heel, the left big toe, first toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe. The whole left foot is relaxed. The whole left leg is relaxed. The whole left side of the body is now completely relaxed. There is no tension in the left or the right side of the body. The body is held, the body is safe, the body is relaxed. The back body is relaxed. The lower back, the middle back, the upper back, the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, the whole back. The belly, the chest, the sternum, the collarbone, the whole front body is relaxed. Your throat center feels released. The back of the neck, the sides of both sides of the neck. The whole neck is relaxed. The whole neck from the shoulders down to the arms, down through the back, through the torso and through the legs, all relaxed. Noticing the top of the head, feeling relaxation in the top of the head, release in the hair follicles, relaxation to the whole skull. The forehead is relaxed. right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eye, left eye, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, right nostril, left nostril, top lip, bottom lip, both lips together, the chin, the whole face. The whole face is now completely relaxed. The whole head is completely relaxed. The whole torso is completely relaxed. The right arm, the left arm, the right leg, the left leg, the whole leg is completely relaxed. The whole body is completely relaxed. Your body can relax and just be. As there is no tension in the body, begin to visualize a big open screen of depth and darkness as if you were in a movie theater. The show has not started, there is no light, it's just this depth and space. As you gaze forward into this depth and space, begin to notice any movements, any colors, anything that just arises. Not holding on to anything that arises, allowing it to let go and move. Just being the watcher of movement. If what arises is a thought, allowing that thought to just drift away. If what arises is an image, allowing that image to just drift away. Not holding on to anything that comes into your mind. Just feeling yourself content in this moment. And I want you to begin to visualize. I want you to begin to see a vast sky, a vast open sky. And notice that your body is lying in a place that is most perfect for you. It can be indoors or outdoors, any place where your body feels most relaxed and most comfortable. Maybe on top of a mountain, maybe on a beach. And whatever temperature the body feels, just perfect, just the right temperature. As you are laying here in the most relaxed place that you can be, you can notice the vastness of the sky. Notice the vastness of that opening in space. Seeing a horizon. That horizon is vast. And in the horizon, you notice the sun has begun to set. And as the sun has begun to set, you see the rainbows of colors that happen in the sky at sunset. The brilliance of the rainbow of colors, vast across the sky. Feeling content and relaxed in your most perfect place. And as the sun begins to set and the colors begin to darken, and the sky begins to darken from a deep dark blue into a dark night sky, it becomes dark yet safe in your perfect place. And as you are noticing this vast, beautiful sky, you notice there begins to be twinkles. These twinkles, you notice, are little stars. Little stars in the sky. Each one coming forth in its own timing, in its own way. Individual stars. Begin to notice those individual stars and notice one in particular. Notice one that has a specific color, a color that is just right for you. As you notice this perfect color, you feel the brightness and you see its light become brighter and brighter. The light becomes so bright that you notice that star has come closer to you, or you have come closer to that star. The brightness of the light, that perfect color, that perfect light, begins to move so close and so bright that you feel it begin to resonate inside your own heart space. You feel that light fill in your own body. You feel that light and that brightness. You see that light and that brightness moving through your torso, down through your legs, moving out through your chest and out through your arms, moving out through the crown of your head. You are that brilliant star. You see that you are shining individually full of light in the sky as your own bright colored star. Your body is bright. Your body is light. Your body can just be. Beginning to notice the breath. Just feeling that natural rhythm of your breath. Noticing the relaxation that has come over the body, from the feet to the legs, to the hands to the arms, the torso, the chest, the head, the whole body relaxed. Just feeling the natural rhythm of the breath. And then begin again to visualize yourself in the room where your body is laying. Again, noticing the walls, the ground, the ceiling. Noticing that your body is lying on the ground. Become aware of your clothing. Aware that the clothing is on your body, laying on the ground. And then maybe deepening the breath. Feeling the length of the breath longer. Slowly awaken through the body. Feeling the inhale and exhale deep. Slowly awaken the body. Maybe wiggling fingers and toes to start to bring slow movement into. And if you feel that you do not want to move and you just want to stay in this position longer, there's no need to completely awaken yourself at this time. We've moved through our meditation, and this is your time and your space. You can choose to stay laying and relax on your back, or if you'd like to bring your knees in and just roll to one side, you can do that as well. And take your time. Take your time and thank your body for its strength. Thank your body for its guidance. And I thank you all for being here. You're welcome to come up to a seated position if you would like, just to close and feel the balance in our body. Taking this calm into our day and throughout the rest of our week and hopefully year. Just close the eyes and again, remember that intention that we set. Feel that intention. I'm going to release that intention out to the world, and I'm going to seal the class with one sound of Om. You can listen if you'd like or join in. Inhaling. Om. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti is peace. Om Shanti. Hopefully this brought some balance to the body, some calm, and that you're able to enjoy your beautiful day. So, namaste. Thank you, everyone.